Hey everybody, my name is Clayton. This is Supra VWORLD. On this episode we're going to bang a kit onto the Supra. What have we got here? We've got some side skirts, 1, 2. Rear diffuser goes underneath. I've got it facing the wrong way around here. 2 little bits that go on each side, 1, 2. And this bottom bit bolts to those 2. They look really cool. Then I've got a rear wing. There's 3 parts to this. It's a TRD style wing, side, and a carbon middle. This is the only carbon bit I got, and I regret that. I should have got the carbon rear diffuser as well. The reason being is that I want to have this carbon color, and I can get it plasti dipped, which won't come out as good, and it would also be more expensive to get it plasti dipped and purchase the item than it would have been to get a straight carbon one in the first place, which obviously would have been lighter and a lot stronger than this and look prettier. I have also got a front lip coming as well. It's just not here yet, but it is a MVP type 1 lip, the type that comes up high at each side. So that is the guts to it. I've also got a hood scoop that is a replica of the original Supra little hood scoops. It should look really good, and it adds a little bit of height to the front. I don't like it when Supras look like everything's at the back and the front doesn't look muscle enough. So we're going to try and make it a little bit muscly. Japanese muscle, if you know what I mean. R34 GTRs do it very well. Supras look great, but they lack a little bit of that muscle at the front, even though I prefer Supras over pretty much any car. So that's it for today. We're going to fit this on. So this will be 2 episodes. Get it painted or plasti dipped, and then we'll fit it on, and then we've got a great looking car.
Meet Damon.
Big shout out to JSI Aero. These are the guys that made the side skirts here in Sydney. I just went and picked them up, and here they are. Easiest part of the kit to source, really. It's a pity they didn't make all the parts, or I would have bought them off them. Okay, I've got the Supra up on the blocks now. This will make things a lot easier to fit. So I'm going to do the second side skirt on this side, drill the holes, just pre-fit it, then we'll do the rear diffuser and the wing on the back. So I'm going to drill out these 2 little rivets. This is on the side panel, 1, 2. We'll pull this whole bar piece off here, and then we're going to use this epoxy adhesive to glue that onto the side skirt panel. That should hold on. Probably doesn't matter about those 2 clips. We'll have it screwed on here as well, but this is very important. Let's get doing this. So the fitment of the wing, it's not perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it. There is gaps on the inside of it. I was told that this would happen though. You have to put the sides on first, 1, 2, and then you put the bar through the middle, and then you do up each side and it pulls it together. And it did work. It's pulled it together. I've only got the bolts finger tight underneath, and it has pulled it in, but there is still a little bit of gap. I'll show you that now. Just under here you can see there's still a gap there, but that might pull tight when I do them up properly. This side's pretty much the same. There's a gap there. Finish. So far so good. It's starting to take shape. This is pretty exciting. I'm really happy with how the car's looking so far. the diffuser. This is looking pretty good, but these are bending up a bit. I'm a little bit worried that they're not going to suck down. I've got to make up some brackets to stick the whole bottom piece on, and I've still got to put on this side here. Let's get back to work and we'll try and get as much knocked out today as we possibly can. I've also got guard damage right here. Some Russian guy smashed into me on the wrong side of the road. So I've got to repair this and respray it, but it's pushed it in a little bit here. I've had Paintless Dent Repair pull this out, but I'm going to put the guard roller on here and just see if I can puff this back out a little bit here. Then this bit here should fit correctly, but I'm going to have to repair that and spray this whole panel as well. We'll pull this wheel off now, puff this out and get this one on. So what I'm doing here, well, it's pretty obvious, but I'm gonna roll this guard back into shape. So he hit me like right here and it pushed this in here and it has got a little crease. I've tried to tap that out with a dolly and hammer, but there's still a little crease there. I might have to put a little bit of fuller in it, but we want this back to shape as much as we possibly can. So this guard was already rolled well and truly for the wheels, but I'm just going to make sure the shape's right using the roller here. The other side's already rolled as well. Everything's rolled and these wheels don't scrape at all for confirmation. So they're 10.5 plus 22s on the rear, 9.5 plus 22s on the front, and none of them scrape at all. Yes, I have got tight fit tires. They're 275s on the back and 245s on the front, but they don't scrape at all. They don't rub. I don't think I would have any less stance because the wheels just sit in too far, especially when you've got the skirts on and everything. With this kit and the rear diffuser, I want the wheels to pop. I want a bit of stance. So I'm happy, really happy with the fit of these wheels. I definitely wouldn't go any narrower than this. That's just my opinion. That's what I like. Let's get going. We'll do this. So I'm going to attach this piece here to this, and that there's going to support this. The whole bottom is supported by big brackets that'll be bolted on underneath the car, so it'll be well strong. So this is what it looks like finished. One of the sides here, I did have to drill quite a big ugly hole here. This is to get a bolt through to bolt this part on. But anyway, this is how it fits in. So I've got lots of screws going in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws all holding it on. So that's well and truly firm there. So these 2 clips now just goes on like factory. Wow, that's great. And then I screwed that up there. That's absolutely perfect. I couldn't have hoped for better than that. Now this side, I have mounted this, but I'm going to just make sure it's absolutely perfect like the other side. Nice and strong. It's strength that I'm going for. Then I can finally put the main diffuser right underneath. Alright, major progress. Now I'm going to make up some brackets to fit this piece here on to the back. So little aluminium brackets. And through the magic of finding these on a website, alakazam, here they are for you on screen. This helped me a lot finding these. So I'm just going to make them out of, I'm pretty sure aluminium, maybe steel, and then we'll be able to bolt the bottom tray or the actual diffuser to the back of the bottom. And then I can start prepping this stuff for paint, sanding and all that real fun stuff, yeah. Then paint, woohoo! bracket here has taken me ages to make up. This is the pain in the butt, but it's got to be done, and I have tapped screws right through here that go into the steel behind, so it's nice and firm. This is what takes the time. Undoubtedly, to put the back on this has been the hardest bracket. I definitely wouldn't want to do this too often, so I'm glad that I'm about to put it in now, and then I'll just test fit it, pull it off for paint, and oh, hallelujah, I'm just glad to be finished the rear diffuser. Pain in the ass. I also made 2 of these flat steel brackets that bolt to the bottom bolt hole of the rear bumper. They help pull the sides of the diffuser tight to the bodywork and also just add a lot more strength overall. Okay guys, that is definitely enough for today. I am beat. Man, this is harder than I thought. The rear diffuser, that's the tough bit. The side skirts are pretty straightforward. Yeah, I haven't done the front lip yet. I also haven't done the bonnet scoop attachments, but basically I've spent all day on the rear diffuser. It is a mission, just the brackets that you have to make up. Of course, this one didn't come with any brackets, so I'm guessing a lot of them don't. But it's great to have it done. This little bracket underneath here, this was tough, and also just to make these sides fit properly. There's a lot of different versions of this, but hopefully I can help people out in the future, and you can see some of the brackets underneath there. You can see that one through the middle there, and this one here. One on each side, and you can move that up and down so I can adjust the height that I want it at. Man, it looks good though. I always wanted to have a rear diffuser on my Supra. Now's the day. I can't wait to get it painted. I've got coilovers to go in it though, and that'll make it look a lot better. So please stay tuned. That's all for today. My name is Clayton. This is Supra VWORLD. In the next episode, I am going to paint these parts and chuck them all on, and I'll get my front lip. Should be arriving really soon, and I'm going to make up a plastic front splitter, and also I'm going to put something underneath the skirts here, and I'm going to coat that carbon. It's not going to be carbon, but I'm going to straighten out that. I don't like how there's a curve in the bottom of the Redox style side skirts. I want it dead straight, just to have that straight look. I know Supra's a curvy car, it's not like a R35 GTR that's all straight panels, but I want it to look straight on the bottom. I think that looks cool. Let me know what you think about it so far, and if you would have done it any different. But stay tuned. This is Supra VWORLD. See you in the next video. See ya!